test the hose. No more leaks. Need some kind of retention thing, I think, though. Looking pretty clean.
Check out these sweet new setup sheets. Otherwise, it's much simpler. This is the compact view. Really liking it. It's much clearer. I want to delete some of this shit out of here though. Don't need all that. MDF is the worst. A couple packages. Screws. I don't know how these didn't get in the same box. One package of screws, two packages of screws. Same source. Need to sharpen this knife. Too many boxes. T-nuts, washers. Let's take these clamps apart. So I got this sweet tip from Jay Bates, who has the same camera and rig. It's called a small rig. I showed you this before, but these things have tiny batteries, like super tiny, and he told me to get these batteries that I already had for this monitor and this nice little permanent power source. So we've got a ton of battery, 90% left. Just record all damn day now. But I'm kind of running out of space on this rig setup. I need to like figure out a way to mount the battery somewhere else, because this is just getting a little crazy. This only works if I turn it. I think I just need some quarter 20 to quarter 20s, because these hot shoe adapters kind of suck. This thing always about falls out. Just can't crank it down tight enough, and there's like 1,000 quarter 20 threads all over this thing. So that big improvement otherwise. Thanks a lot for that, Jay. Chris and I have been working on CAM for changing up our tooling for these bases, and I think that's what I'm going to get to maybe this weekend, actually cutting the jig and cutting the template to rough these out on the bandsaw. So I need to clean these up. That's what I'm doing right now. What I call shop CrossFit or shop fit. Yeah. So if you've never laid up wood like this before, at least my best understanding is you always want to alternate your grain. So this is kind of waving this way. This one's going the same way, so we need to flip it. So now they contrast each other. This is a huge, pretty thick layup, so you're not really probably gonna have problems. You just, yeah, essentially want to, like there's grain going like this, there's grain going the opposite way, and that's fine. And then for us, we're looking to prioritize what's on the front and the back face, because these each will have a front and a back, and then try to pick a nice top face that we really like the look of, because the bases have, that's one of their primary desirable surfaces. Let's see here. Yes. No. Nope. May have glued my lid shut. Oh, never spill. Not sponsored by Tight Bond, but I'm not averse to it. 25. Make some cute lines to reorient afterwards. parts for a client. We're cutting right now. Threw a bunch of other stuff on this sheet for myself. A little bit for home. Still haven't really figured out how hard you can push these Amana engraving tools. This is 90 inches a minute. Yeah, I think I set it at 60. Doing 3 step downs to get to the final depth, but it still seems like it's cutting pretty well. It only has 1 flute. Let me go up some more. 105. Still cutting really clean. That's 320 inches a minute because I had it at 200% feed rate. It's cutting wonderfully. Beautiful. Two. Got 3 different projects on this. I don't always get the opportunity to really throw a lot of stuff on one sheet, but this is a perfect chance of making a couple things for home, a couple templates for our bases, and a big client project too. A big piece to our client.
Four to 6 days later.
These are set up in Fusion as 2 patterns, so I only have set up 2 of those small ones and 2 of those big ones, and then it just does 2 rows back and forth, and all the tabs line up. You put them in the right spots. It's great because you don't have to go and select 30 pieces. I did do a little nesting first to make sure I could get it spaced there, but it's really easy to figure out on your own end too. Got a hit. Inside parts. Rough templates for the bases. So we're going to use these as rough templates for the bases to trim out the stock over here on the bandsaw first. Woo, baby! Just about lost my camera. One more piece. tolerance on the stuttering. So right at the end there, I turned off zone 4, which is all of this area, so that all of the vacuum pressure that gets sucked through these gaps would focus on the side here, the first 3, where this big bean shape is, so that we'd have all the vacuum pressure, so nothing moves at the end. It's a really nice way to manage your vacuum at the end. We do that pretty often in zones. Do a whole set of things in one zone and then be able to move as you go one way or the other. Focus your vacuum. All right, let's get this taken apart. So I designed this little monitor stand for my wife's computer. She's working at home. Her monitors are super low. So I did this in about 20 minutes and cut these out just now. And I didn't make these little guys symmetrical, unfortunately. So I'm putting it together real quick. Just real quick brad nails and glue just to see if it works. I haven't even measured anything. I just kind of got measurements from her over a text message. Less glue. Solution.
Thanks for joining me today.